Very good evening, those friends. I am Dr. Arun Singh from Jaipur, India. I am your friend, mentor for astrotechnical analysis. Welcome to AstroTech Global Trading, a platform where star meets market. This is the very interesting episode on my newly launched AstroTech Global Trading YouTube channel. Highlight of first major episode is Nvidia financial future, a deep dive into AstroTech trading. Nvidia is a household name all across the world due to its computing, AI, and many futuristic innovations. One of the most influential tech giant from USA in the current era. Now we are going to decide, can astrology give us a glimpse into Nvidia's destiny? Let's find out. The man behind the success of Nvidia is Jensen Huang, the visionary man from Taiwan, currently citizen of USA. He born in Taipei, Taiwan, and later moved to USA with family and become engineer and lead to a revolutionize the tech industry by introducing GPU. GPU is the graphic processing unit in 1999, and which sparks the growth of PC gaming market, and it led the foundation of the AI computing. He is by education Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering from the Oregon State University and Master of Science from Stanford, and very down to earth man as per his astrological kundli, and very dynamic, very lucky. And since 2020, in his moon Madasha, his growth, along with the growth of his company, Nvidia, is soaring to the height. This company, this company lead to many innovative things, and later on gives all of us artificial intelligence, virtual reality, and robotics, which is not going to possible without the Nvidia's famous chipsets. Unprecedented revenue growth. We are seeing from 2022 to 2024, and currently, in spite of the all the hiccups of the China-US trade war, company is giving excellent performance in current result which came 2 days back. 2025 astrological influence is planets transit in this year, especially the Rahu, which transited on 18th May from Pisces to Aquarius, because Aquarius is co-owned by the Rahu, and Rahu Rahu is a north node, and uh, I consider Rahu as a uh, god of internet and artificial intelligence and virtual world. So, with this planetary shift, the future of Nvidia is going in upward direction, and many more good news will pour in with passage of time, especially in the robotics, artificial intelligence, and AI driven cars, etc., and even data centers, because the major data centers in Middle East require a lot of NVIDIA's GPU. Mercury combustion affect the communication clarity so little bit. Uncertainty is there. Let's dive into the astrological chart of NVIDIA. NVIDIA is a company which forms on 5th of April 1993 in California City, California. So this is the birth chart of the this company. This is a very good chart because the Gemini is a lot of communication, and this company is doing work in a communication era. Second, there is a one beautiful combination of the Jupiter, which is retrograde. Retrograde Jupiter gives us a power of doing things which is the usually people think this project is going to be fail, but when these people or these companies take this type of project, they will usually succeed in unprecedented way. Jupiter along with the moon is giving a very good Raj Yoga, and Jupiter is aspecting Venus uh, from fourth house to the 10th house. 10th house is the house of working, and Jupiter is seeing his own house of working. So the company will grow in unprecedented way. This Jupiter moon is the Gaj Kesri Raj Yoga. Gaj means elephant and Kesri means lion. So this gives us a power of lion along with the elephant to the company. This is the Venus. Venus is the uh, Venus will give us a luxury. So Nvidia GPUs are used in a high-end computing market. So this is the um, this is the most luxurious tech company in the world currently. Another important thing is presence of Sun in 10th house. So this company will get a government support because Sun is denoted uh, in astrology as a king. So this indirectly this company got a lot of American government support, and without government support, this is not going to happen. This much prosperity is not going to happen. So they are doing a lot of help to the American government and their military projects also. Another good news is Sun and Moon are across in the fourth house. In fourth house, the Moon will get a Digbal. Digbal means it is a power due to the placement of the planet in a particular house, and the Sun is getting the Digbal in in the 10th house. So this is also as a Raj Yoga. Another important Raj Yoga is this Jupiter is in the Kendra. This is the central house, 10th house. Jupiter is a lord of the 10th house, and Venus is a lord of 5th house. It is a Trikon house. It is a trine. So the Kendra Trikon Raj Yoga is there in the due to aspect of the Jupiter as well as Venus. Another important Raj Yoga is Saturn, who is a trine lord, is sitting in 9th house. This is the destiny lord of this company. Destiny lord in the is its own most powerful Rashi, Aquarius, is in sitting in the ninth house. So this is the lucky company. And the Kendra Lord and Lagna Lord. Lagna Lord is sitting with his Destiny Lord in the ninth house. This is another Raj Yoga. This is a Kendra Trikon Raj Yoga. So there is, we will find a two Kendra Trikon Raj Yoga in this company chart. Another important aspect is the presence of the Mars in Lagna. Mars gives the company unmatched power, and they are doing repeated innovative strategies to do work, and the work culture is a very robust and the sporty type of company, because this company is originally started as a gaming company. So this gives this company a lot of positivity and energy, and this energy is going to expand across session, because these are the promise. Natal Kundli is the promise Kundli. These are the promises which is given to a person or incorporations due to the birth timing and placements. Another important aspect is the presence of Rahu. Rahu means North Node. North Node in the sixth house. Sixth house means this company is not not having a lot of depth. It is basically a debt-free company, and it is a disease-free company, and this company don't have a lot of enemies. So this company has a very good global track record, and internationally this is. And last not the least is the presence of Ketu in 12th house. This gives company a very good moral. Moral value of this company is very high. So this is a basic description of this astrological chart. And when you find this type of the chart in the Kundli, this means this person or a company is going to be very lucky because of the presence of one, two major Kendra Trikon Raj Yoga, presence of Sun and Moon across each other, means the company is incorporated on full moon day. Presence of Mars in the Lagna gives energetic solutions, and presence of Rahu in sixth house means company is going to be a debt-free company. So this company has all the ingredients for a long-term investing. Next, what about the dasha of this company? Dasha means whatever promise you are having in your chart or in a company chart, the planets which is coming, the effect of these good or bad karmas which was incorporated at the time of the birth in your chart will be delivered in the dasha of that planet. So currently what is going on? Currently Rahu Mahadasha is going on. It is started from 9th, 9th of May 2011, and it will continue till 9th of May 1929. So till 29, this good period is going on. How will decide this is a good period? Because in this dasha, company has shown an exponential growth. So there is a no change in the current transit, means we'll think of the in 19 May 1929, we will reconsider what will be going to happen in the next Mahadasha. By the way, after Rahu Mahadasha, next Mahadasha will come Jupiter. And Jupiter is the working lord of this company. It is sitting in the house of happiness, fourth house. So that the Dasha will also going to be a very good Dasha. So the another major transit after 29 is auspicious for this. That will be correlating with the Dasha of the jensenhuang. Another one is the Antardasha is the Venus Antardasha. Venus is a lord of Venus Antardasha started in 2022 and it is going to be till 29/11/2025. So Venus is sitting in his working place, 10th house, 10th house of work. And so this is another auspicious time till end of November. And after Venus, the next Madasha is going to be Sun. And that planet is also sitting in his 10th house. And 10th house and Sun is a lord of third house. Third house means house of communications. It means that Dasha which will comes next after this Venus is going to be a very auspicious for this company. Third one is the Pratyantar Dasha. Pratyantar Dasha is the third stage transit period. Dasha period in Mercury. Mercury is started from the 20th April 2025 and it will last till 26th of September 2025. This Mercury is the Lagan Lord. It is sitting with the Destiny Lord Saturn. So this is a good period. So and the next Sabdasha is Venus in Mercury. And this is 22/5/2025 to 18/6/2025. So what is the ultimate decision in this? This company is passing through a very good Madasha. This Madasha is quite long and the Antardasha period for uh, Venus and the next one is the Saturn, Sun is also good. So this is we are seeing a very good astrological reason to invest in this company. Let's dive into the another important aspect of the astro analysis of any company or corporation. We will dive deep into the personal astrological chart of the CEO or important person, key persons of per company. For example, Jensen Huang in the case of the Nvidia or Elon Musk in a case of a Tesla or Mukesh Ambani in a case of the India's Reliance or Gautam Adani in the case of Adani Enterprises. So let's dive into Jensen Huang's birth chart. This birth chart is taken from internet, but when we uh, analyze this birth chart, then this gives us a glimpse that this is a almost correct birth chart because this birth chart shows a lot of interesting aspect of this person, his humble background and his Raj Yogas and the company's sudden jump from 20s is attributed and hidden in this birth chart. This person is born on 17th Feb 1963 at Tainan City, Taiwan. So Taiwan based birth and on the birth kundli birth lagna is Cancer. And in the lagna there is a Mars is sitting along with the Rahu. Mars is debilitated in position. Debilitated planet in lagna with uh, Neech Bhang Raj Yoga. The Neech means debilation. And when the debilitation is cancelled in Lagna, this itself is a very, very big Raj Yoga. And this same Raj Yoga is present in a case of the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi too. In his Kundli also, Moon is debilitated in Lagna and Mars is present there. So Mars is giving Neech Bhanga to the moon. And in the Kundli of the Jensen Huang, the Mars is depleted in the Lagna, but there is a exchange between the first house along with the fifth house. It is a Kendra Trikon Rajyog 2. And the moon is sitting in a house of Mars and Mars is sitting in a house of moon. So this 1-5 exchange along with the Neech Bhanga of the both the planets is the extremely great one, powerful Raj Yoga. Raj Yoga which gives power, prosperity and fame. Another interesting aspect is the Rahu. Rahu is sitting in his Lagna. Rahu along with the Mars is giving Angaraka Yoga, means very high energy, or especially because the Rahu is a lord of computation and Rahu is a lord of internet. Rahu is a lord of virtual world. So this gives Jensen Huang a niche and it is a numero uno of internet and gaming and artificial intelligence, virtual world, and so on, robotics, etc., etc., etc. You you will going to name each and everything which is related to Rahu is there in the Jensen Huang Nvidia company. Another interesting aspect is his 10th house. 10th house is Makar. Makar means Capricorn. Capricorn Lord is sitting in that sorry, seventh house. In seventh house, Capricorn, the Lord Saturn is sitting there along with Ketu and Mercury. Mercury is a lord of communication, and Saturn and Ketu, they are forming a very high quality Raj Yoga for money. In this case, the multiple partnerships and multiple source of income, and this company growth is directly linked with the his partners in all across world in the various field. For example, the driverless car, robotics, artificial intelligence, and uh, data centers. And this person has a very good connections and multiple partnerships all across globe in the business acumen, because the business lord Mercury is also sitting in seventh house of business partnerships. He has a very another Vipreet Raj Yoga. Vipreet, what is the Vipreet Raj Yoga? When Lord of 6th, 8th and 12th are sitting in a 6, 8 and 12. So Jupiter is sitting, is a uh, sixth lord is sitting in eighth lord. So he is getting mysteriously sudden unexpected jumps. It is the unearned income. How we'll define this? For example, the all the big wigs like Apple, Microsoft, and all the other major companies are spending a lot on artificial intelligence. And who is getting the benefit of this artificial intelligence boom? Nvidia. It is because of this Jupiter. Sun is also present in the eighth house. So this person is a very down to earth person. His consciousness and soul is a very pure kind of soul because of Sun represents soul. Venus. Venus is sitting in sixth house of the work. So this person has from day one got a very niche white collar job in the world of computing and tech and etc. Moon is niche, and this niche uh, debilitated Mars. They are the in exchange from the first house to fifth. This is the most important factor of this currently. And currently, this person is running Moon Mahadasha. So, since 2020 till 30, 10 year of the Moon Mahadasha followed by 7 year of the Mars Mahadasha. So, this 17 years is the golden period of Nvidia's honor Jensen Huang. So, for the next 17 years, this companies, I am predicting a very, very modest prediction. This man will goes to sky. The growth of this company and this person is unprecedented till these 2037. So what we want? We want a good company with a good astrological record. Another one is that we want a good CEO birth chart. So both factors are there in these uh, Nvidia's analysis. So we'll deep dive in what the Nvidia is doing in the computing world. Company foundation and evolution is the gaming origin. 1993, Jensen Huang, Chris Malachowski, and Curtis Priem initially focused in the gaming market with the graphic processing, and they are the man behind the Nvidia's famous GPUs, graphic processing units. AI with the process powerhouse evolved into powerhouse with the AI computing and data center and automotive technology. Platform leadership CUDA CUDA platform become essential for all the AI model development and the machine learning applications. So these factors are the main factors behind the success of NVIDIA. Gaming market, GeForce is still the dominating in the PC gaming market. Cloud gaming, GeForce, there is now expansion in clouds and long-term growth in the gaming market and the virtual world and virtual reality is linked to the NVIDIA's success. GPU architecture excellence. Ampere, current flagship architecture provide gaming and professional application. Ada Lovelace is advanced architecture for next generation graphic and the AI workload. And Blackwell is upcoming revolutionary chip for AI and high performance computing. Ampere, Ada Lovelace, and the Blackwell is the most important backbone of the NVIDIA. AI and machine learning dominance, GPU H100 and B100 demand is skyrocketing, and industry standard CUDA and CUD and DNN frameworks are essential tool for deep learning and development all across the globe. Data centers. Data is next gold. This is a word used by the Mr. Mukesh Ambani in a Reliance meeting. And Reliance is in India is the largest miner of data because of his geo networks and the geophone and geo data is used all across India. So, and in the data center in India, Reliance as well as Adani Group, they are doing a lot of good work and they are establishing a lot of big data centers in India. Just few days back, in the Trump's Middle East meeting with the Saudi Arabia, Emirates, and Qatar, in which the Jensen Huang was also there, they signed a deep agreement for establishing data centers in Middle East, and that will propel the next generation of the AI computing GPUs from NVIDIA. Omniverse platform innovation, 3D simulations, digital twins, industry applications in manufacturing, logistics, media, and architecture. Industrial Metaverse foundation platform for the next generation virtual collaboration and designs. Next, automotive and self-driving technology. Powerful next generation ADAS and the autonomous vehicles, which will be soon become reality because the Elon Musk declared he is going to deliver first autonomous vehicle from next month from Tesla. OEM partnership collaboration with the Mercedes-Benz, BYD, and other EV manufacturing driving growth. Future mobility. Positioning of the autonomous vehicle revolutionize and the smart transportation system is going to adopt all across the globe. So demand from these chipsets and the GPUs is going to skyrocket. Edge computing and robotics. Jetson platform. AI on the edge solution enable robotics, drones, and the smart factory automation system, real-time processing, lower power AI system crucial for immediate decision making, autonomous process, industrial automation is going to happen because of the lack of manpower, skilled manpower, which is missing all across the globe. So, automation is the key for a future growth of the market. AI investment boom. And we are on this pyramid, on the top is the Nvidia GPUs, core AI infrastructure component, data center expansion all across the globe in every country. They want their own data to be stored in their own country. So then the demand for these chips is going to sky. Cloud computing growth with the increased investment from the these tech companies like Google and Alphabet and etc. The demand for these cloud-based investments, cloud investing companies, this is going to affect directly the demand of the Nvidia chipsets. Record tech cap $300 billion plus annual investment is proposed by the all the big companies, tech giants like Amazon, Microsoft, Alphabet, and Meta. Amazon is building massive AI infrastructure to power AWS and the internal operation, expanding data center globally at the unprecedented rate. Microsoft is Azure cloud revenue accelerated 33% last quarter. Heavy investment in the open AI partnership and the AI integration across products. Alphabet is developing Gemini model while expanding Google Cloud AI offering, building a specialized TPU hardware along with the Nvidia purchases. Meta, they are the constructing AI research supercluster, developing Lima model and the integrated AI across the social platforms. So, what is the crux of these tech giants AI spending? Because these tech giants are going to spend for their own, but who is the indirect beneficiary of these spending in AI space? Nvidia, because the chipset is provided by the Nvidia. That is clearly seen in the chart of because the sixth lord is sitting in the eighth. So with the others' money, they are others' innovation and others' expansion, they are profiting out of this one. The virtuous feedback loop is NVIDIA GPU sales supply advanced AI chipset, tech giant can investment because they built AI infrastructure. So without this GPU cell, they can't invest and build a AI infrastructure. So market demand is expected to grow manifold. So the profit is expected to grow manifold for the NVIDIA. AI capacity advance, create new applications. The self-reinforcing cycle, continue growth, success breeds further investment throughout the AI ecosystem. Impact of the China export control by the tariff war between the Donald Trump and China. Export restriction tightened. US government took a very strong actions on the April 9. The $4.5 billion inventory charge, quarter one financial impact is there, and 8 billion revenue reduction is expected in the quarter two due to this impact on the Donald Trump restrictive policies on the export of this high-end GPUs to the China. So anti-China mahal is going to impact, but the simultaneously the growth in the other countries like India, Middle East, or Europe is going to help with the spending of these all big tech companies across globe in the AI computing world. Valuation dynamics is current forward P is 28 time projected earning pre-earning announcement before historical average despite a strong growth. Historical comparison is 33% below 5-year average PE ratio. Unusual discount for the market leader is in this investment boom era. So company is a 5-year average PE is 33% below 5-year average PE. So this is a good candidate for a long-term investing. Market cap $3.3 trillion valuation, among the most valuable company across the globe. So when you invest in a company in which the astrology match with the company future growth as well as current cash flow and the fundamental dynamics, this is the best investment. So Nvidia is going to be a very good investment for a near future, and this is going to be a multi-bagger. My prediction is in the next 15 years, Nvidia will going to sky. It may grow 10 times from the current stock price. Competitive landscape, Nvidia H100, AMD is competing with the MI 300 and the custom SX tech giant developing proprietary chip, potential long-term threat, but limited impact so far. AMD is growing competitive threat with improving performance and gaining some market, but the first mover and the advantage is always with the Nvidia in the computer and AI driven market. Risk assessment. The only risk which I found in this is the export control. When the government is controlling, you are not going to export these chips with this country, or you are not going to help to develop this technology in this country, and this is a little bit hindrance. But second important risk factor is the competition. AMD, Intel, and other chip makers are threatening market share of the Nvidia. Google TPU shows viability of another important alternative to Nvidia. But as we had seen the astrological chart of this company as well as its CEO Jensen Huang, I am very much confident that this company will maintain its leadership position for the next 15 or 17 years. AI efficiency gain, this company is going to gain massively from the AI integration all across globe in the every field, from defense to automobiles to the normal day-to-day life and robotics. Cycling downturn, AI investment could slow if economic condition worsen, or high demand could attract increased competition. Growth opportunity, self-driven automotive technology, edge AI, metaverse, and the healthcare, medical imaging, and the drug delivery advanced systems need artificial intelligence. Leadership analysis. Jensen Huang has guided Nvidia through the multiple transformation. His strategic vision positions the company to capitalize on the AI revolution much before their competitors had thought of changing. From a simple gaming company to AI superhouse is just because of the visionary leadership of this person. Product innovation pipeline. The future product is the Blackwell architecture, software ecosystems, and enhance interconnectivity, improve scaling across the multiple GPUs. And these GPUs are the backbone of the mining of Bitcoin also. HBM4 memory, higher bandwidth for the complex AI model is continuous innovations maintain NVIDIA technological edge and the development pipeline support long-term market leaders. Comparison with the tech peers. NVIDIA market cap is 3.3 trillion, Microsoft is 3.1, Apple is 2.8, Alphabet is 2 trillion, Amazon 1.9, Meta is 1.2, and Tesla is 0.6 trillion. When we compare the forward PE, the Nvidia is still available in 28, which is 4 point less than the Microsoft and almost equal to the Apple. Alphabet is at 21 time. Amazon is a bit costly, it is a 40 time forward PE. And Tesla is another competitive company which is a closer, but it is a 62 time forward earning. Revenue growth, there is no match for the revenue growth as compared to all these companies because it is a 69% revenue growth. The nearest possible competitor is the Microsoft, which is just 17% of the growth. There is a negative growth rate in the Tesla and Apple. So, with seeing the dynamics and the peer comparison, we found Nvidia deserved to be on a top, and it is the number one company in the tech sector and across globe. Valuation comparison, higher growth, 69% revenue growth for exceeding tech peer, and second highest is the Meta, which is 27%, is almost 50% of the Nvidia. Lower multiple will help in the bringing major investments and major investment from individual and the high-end HNIs as well as smart money, which is going to pour in for Nvidia. Valuation disconnect. Tesla trades 62 point forward earning. Despite negative growth, this highlight the relative value of Nvidia shares, and this this will create it is the best possible investment for a long term future in international stock market and in USA. Industry supply chain. This is another interesting slide in which we place Nvidia on a top as because this is a GPU architecture chip designer. TSMC is the manufacturer. They produce physical chip using advanced process. Memory integration will be done by Micron and SK Hynix. They add the HBM memory and they produce HBM memory. Or assembly and testing is the final product packaged and validated and distribution to the data center and the partners. These are the industrial supply chain, and Nvidia is sitting on a top of this supply chain. Analyst perspective, what is the bull case scenario? AI boom continue for the year and Nvidia going to maintain technological as price power. So new market is going to open all across the globe. Moderate view is growth moderate but remain strong. Market share erosion is seen with the passes of time, especially with the major tech giant are investing a lot in the chip manufacturing. Bear case scenario, AI investment cycle peak and competitor gains significant share and custom chip reduce TAM. The consensus lead towards the continuous strong performance, and as per astrology, we know in the good time of Jensen Huang is till 2037 because he is running a current moon dasha since 2020, which is going to continue till 2030. So there is a no going to change in his fortune and his future till 30. And the after 30, the Mars Mahadasha is going to come in his life. And that will also act in a similar way because there is an exchange between the first house and the fifth house in his birth chart. Record breaking financial performance. This quarter one review is $44 billion revenue. Year and year growth is 69%. In spite of the revenue hit of the $8 billion from the China impact. Profit multiplication 9 times $18.8 billion. Q1 net income is 26% growth and 61% growth. Gross margin is improved in this company. Q2 2024 guidance is 45 billion revenue and confirmed growth and 8 billion expect is from the export restriction and market expansion. Key investment consideration: 6 time revenue multiple, 69% growth, and 28 times forward PE, and 8 billion. In spite of the $8 billion China impact, company is doing a lot of good works. Now we start our actual analysis of the technical chart. What the technical chart is suggesting and what is the future prospect of the Nvidia. This is the chart which is showing a bullish flag formation. Chart pattern suggests potential uptrend and continuation for June 2025, and key price levels are 143 to 150 is the resistance level. This is the resistance level. If it is cross this level, and this is going to be zoomed to the 180 or $190 in range. Critical support is lying at the level of the 130. This downward support line is there at the 130. At lower level, another support is in the 150 or 120 level. This chart is showing a clear bullish flag, and any breach from the upside, any upside breakout will give another massive jump of almost $140 to this price, which is almost 100% from this place. This chart is the daily chart, and we had the detailed explanation of this daily chart. This is going to be form in the worst case scenario. This is going to form another opportunity to buy at around 100, because if this dip came from $134, so this will form another support level at around 100. This is the only technical caution in this level. This is another bigger time frame version from 2017 to 2025. And this is a period 2020 when the Jensen Huang's moon time Mahadasha is started, and from this period, this person had not seen any uh, any hiccups in his company role and his company's fortune. So when the moon as well as Mars next to Madashas, they are the in a very, very auspicious for the CEO of the Nvidia. Then the future prospect of this company is very bright. And our astro technical forecast is matching along with the fundamentals and the future forecast of this company. So this is going to be one of the finest example of analysis which will help you uh, in finding the time as well as price along with fundamental beauty of the inherent values of the company. Analyst price targets are Morgan Stanley has given the price target of 160, Wedbush Security has given a price target of 175, and Tip Rank Average given the 164 trial. They all given the target for the strong AI infrastructure, Middle East AI spending. So currently we are expecting a good range between 100 to 100. Above 150, I am highly bullish on this company. Investment conclusion. 100% recommendation for uh, investment because of the strong fundamentals and the bullish technical momentum, which is suggested by technical chart, as well as a strong astrological chart of the Nvidia as well as Jensen one. Hope you people like my astro technical analysis on my newly launched channel, AstroTech Global Trading. With this, I am going to conclude my session with requests to kindly like, subscribe, and share to your friend and family across globe too for getting the sincere and astrotechnical forecast of international investment opportunities. Thank you very much for your patience hearing. Kindly like, subscribe, and share this channel if you had not done till now. Have a nice day and nice investment ahead. Thank you very much. Dr. Arun Singh signing off from Jaipur, India.